Wanaka is renowned for its picturesque views, but it's also become a bit of a popular spot for climbers from around the world. In fact, you could say it's a bit of a climber's playground. I've got my gear, I've got my sense of adventure, I'm going to give it a go.
There's the physical fitness side of it. You're outside in this amazing environment. You know, you're doing some serious exercise, getting your heart rate up and all that sort of stuff. And then there's the other side of it, which is, you know, they're having to trust each other. They're learning how to trust.
And these guys here, they're lead climbing. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what lead climbing means?
Lead climb is basically you're climbing above your protection. You've got metal bolts stuck into the rock. When you're lead climbing, as you go up, you clip a thing called a quick draw, one of these. One end goes to the bolt, the other end goes into your rope.
Andy, how did you get into climbing?
Well, part of our OP class, we end up doing skiing, rock climbing and kayaking. And with rock climbing, that's pretty much one of the most fun ones.
And what's the most fun thing about it?
The challenge of getting all the way up to the top, and just there's a real social aspect to it as well, with everyone talking and laughing and cheering each other on. So yeah, it's good fun.
It's kind of interesting going up to beyond your limits and really pushing yourself mentally and physically.
Sometimes you get a bit scared up the top. Sort of, yeah, when you get up those hard climbs and you're on just a little bit of rock and you slip, and so it's sort of getting past the mental stage really. When you get to the top, it's a reward for yourself.
All climbing routes have names dubbed by whoever was the first to climb it. Some of the fantastic climbs around here have names like Curiously Sheepish, the Great Kiwi Jandal Blowout, Rock Hudson and Sharon Stone. What are some of the tips?
The most important thing is use your feet. Like when you're up there, you think about using your arms, but you really want to use your legs more than your arms because they're a lot stronger. Yeah, but it's all in the legs really. In New Zealand, we have a grading system called the U-bank grading system. It goes from grade 1, being like the easiest climb possible, like a walk up a hill, to I think the highest is about grade 38, which is like insane.
So Dave, you're going to be my belayer.
Yep.
I just want to explain a little bit for my sake what that means.
Well, the belayer is usually the person, well, it's always at the bottom, and he'll have an ATC device, which is one of those, and what it does is it'll lock off the rope, so if you do happen to slip or fall, that won't go anywhere.
What do you love about climbing?
Well, it's mostly the social side, and of course the ladies are always great.
Yeah, have you got any tips for me before we get going?
Just try and keep as close to the rock as you can,
yeah,
and get your bum in.
If climbing's something you've always wanted to try, then Wanaka is definitely the place to be. It provides a challenge for you no matter what your level is, and it's definitely giving me quite a good workout. Nicely done.
Awesome, touchdown.
Thank you, sir, that was awesome.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Right up.
Yeah, that was cool.